Good morning, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel, iSmart Communication. Once again, to apni kan jaga to notun nisna dikhi thakbo. Yes, to mokan la Kohima store ase. Mokan iSmart Communication, by the grace of God and love and support of our followers and our customers, kan kani mokan second branch Kohima TV kulo parise. So a big thank you to all of you. This is our Kohima store. Location to ase NSF Martyrs Park latik samniti ase aro ekta landmark koise gule tu Capital Cultural Hall. Itu latik samniti ase. To iku confusion kaule nai Capital Cultural Hall ta na agite saise gule mogalna dukan dikhi jabo iSmart Communication koina. Moi sincerely mola subscribers, followers aro mola customers kiman ase sabke thank you so much kole mon jase apni kan mohange bishi love and support show kora karne. Yes, to ita moi video start koro prices aro specifications kan stock aigena ase cameraman please stock dikhai debi iPad la stock bishi aigena ase Monday te aise stock to holi mon video banao para nai and meanwhile video banao na para agite few stocks to sold ho jaise to holi bi ita stock ito available ase aro yes we are still continuing with the gifts to kon Kohima store de aigena purchase kora ase itu gift kan pabo yes itu gift to Kohima karne ekla noide Dimapur customers kan karne bi ase itu gifts kan to kon Dimapur aru Kohima customer de aigena shop koribo dukan de aigena shop kinibo saman itu gifts kan pai jabo lucky draw na whichever gift you will be able to pick it up Hot Wheels hobi Magic Spring hobi gaming pad kan hobi itu kan na aru itu saving box itu cars kan itu kan pabo aru yes mobile phone this month karne ase mobile phone to kon mohanla Kohima store especially Kohima story ase itu kon Kohima store agena visit koro aru purchase koro itu ange mohan ekta phone free gift dia ase to joldi abe itu validity to khali this month karne ekla ase yes now let me begin with the video to ami khan first product ase iPad mini kan to iPad mini te duita stock Tata stock ase iPad mini holbi itu iPad mini first generation ase itu ami khan dia ase only at 4,000 rupees iPad mini first generation all working ase apni khan web browsing kan karne bishi bhal hobo iPad mini only at 4,000 rupees aru itu ase iPad mini second generation ase itu bi all working aru itu price ase only at 5,000 rupees iPad mini second generation aru itu ase iPad mini fifth generation ase 128 GB de ase itu aru itu with cellular ase sim card dalo parala aru itu price ase only at 15,000 rupees iPad mini fifth generation 128 GB with cellular at 15,000 rupees aru itu ase iPad mini sixth generation 64 GB ase Wi-Fi only ase all working ase condition good as brand new ase aru itla price hoble ase only 24,000 rupees iPad mini sixth generation aru itu ase iPad Pro ase iPad Pro second generation ase itu 128 GB variant ase itu lote sob accessories pai jabo bill box charger aru cable aru itla price hoble ase only at 38,000 rupees iPad Pro second generation 128 GB good as brand new ase only at 38,000 rupees iPad Pro second generation aru itu ase iPad 7th generation ase 128 GB variant ase de itu aru itu Wi-Fi plus cellular aru itla price hobole ase only at 18,000 rupees iPad 7th generation aru itu ase iPad 6th generation ase itu bi 128 GB de aru itu Wi-Fi te ase itla price hobole ase only at 15,000 rupees iPad 6th generation 128 GB Wi-Fi only at 15,000 rupees aru itu ase iPad itu bi 7th generation ase 32 GB de ase itu only Wi-Fi ase aru itla price ase only 17,000 rupees iPad 7th generation 32 GB at 17,000 rupees. Oh, Wi-Fi plus cellular ase to at 17,000 rupees. Aru itu ase iPad Air 5th generation ase M1 chip ase itu 64 GB di ase aro price ase only at 28,000 rupees. iPad Air 5th generation M1 chip 28,000 rupees. Aro itu bi ase iPad Air M1 chip ase 5th generation. Itu Wi-Fi plus cellular ase aro itu price ase only at 30,000 rupees. iPad M1 at 30,000 rupees. Aro itu ase iPad Air first generation ase itu price ase only at 8,000 rupees. Alright, to say iPad 5th generation 32 GB 13,000 rupees. Alright, to be a say iPad 5th generation 32 GB they say it to be 13,000 rupees. Alright, to say iPad 6th generation I say 128 GB they say it to around 15,000 rupees with cellular. 128 GB cellular at 15,000 rupees. Alright, to say iPad 6th gen 32 GB they say alright, price only at 14,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPad 7th generation ase 128 GB ri ase to khali Wi-Fi ase itla price ase only 17,000 rupees. To itu ase iPad la stock to kon saman product lage apni khan message korbi mohan ge mohan Kohima Dimapur Chumuki diba New Land COD provide kore aro the rest of other states and other districts mohan prepaid delivery service available ase. So itu ase eta moi iPhone start korubo iPhones kan price bishi bhal hole ase itu ase iPhone 12 mini ase battery to 94% ase aro itla price ase only at 17,000 rupees. iPhone 12 mini 90 yes 94% battery 17,000. Alright, itu ase iPhone 13 mini ase battery to 94% 256 GB ase aro price ase 28,000 rupees. 13 mini 256 GB 28,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 12 64 GB ase battery to 86% ase aro price ase only 21,000 rupees. iPhone 12 86% battery aro price only 21,000 rupees 64 GB. Alright, to ase iPhone 13 86% battery ase aro GB to 128 GB aro price ase only 29,000 rupees. iPhone 13 128 GB at 29,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 14 128 GB ase etu color to midnight color ase brand new ase 1 year warranty pai jabo unbox kora nai to itla price ase only 48,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 11 128 GB ase battery 94 ase or price ase only 18,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone XX Max 256 GB ase 100% battery ase battery replace ase or itla price ase only 18,000 rupees. XX Max 256 GB 18,000 rupees. Alright, to ase 11 Pro Max 128 GB ase or price only at 22,000 rupees. 11 Pro Max at 22,000 rupees. Alright, to ase 14 Plus 128 GB 84 ase battery or there is only 37,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 11 Pro ase 83 ase battery to aro only 20,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 13 Pro 128 GB ase battery health to 98% ase or price ase only at 42,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 14 Pro 256 GB ase 83 ase battery health to our price ase only 55,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 13 Pro Max green ase Alpine green 128 GB ase our price only 44,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 13 Pro 87 ase battery health 128 GB re aro ase only 42,000 rupees. Alright, to ase iPhone 14 128 GB ase battery screen replace ase copy screen ase aro ase only 28,000 rupees. Alright, it was a 13 mini amikan ase 128 GB only 26,000 rupees or 256 GB at 28,000 rupees. Alright, it was an iPhone 12 Pro 256 GB ase ito or amikan ase only 34,000 rupees. 12 Pro 256 GB 34,000 rupees or 128 GB to 32,000 rupees step by jo. Alright, to ase 12 Pro Max 98 ase battery health or ami khan de ase only 35,000 rupees 128 GB. Alright, to ase iPhone 15 Pro ami khan de ase only 67,000 rupees. iPhone 15 Pro 256 GB at 67,000 rupees. So it was a iPhone no stock or agate quite a nisna kon phone lage mange call kurbi stock to it noi mon checking pite thakan phone kan mi bishi ase or Dumapur store de bi bishi ase to kon phone lage moi call kurbi ki model lage sab pai jo eta ami Google Pixel de koi dibo to ami kan lote ase Google Pixel 8 ase 128 GB la ami kan de ase only at 28,000 rupees Google Pixel 8 128 GB 28,000 rupees or Google Pixel 8 256 GB আমি kan dase at 30,000 rupees or Google Pixel 7 আমি kan dase price drop korise আমি kan dase etia 128 GB only at 18,000 rupees Google Pixel 7 128 GB 18,000 rupees condition sachibe good as brand new ase or Pixel 7a আমি kan dase 128 GB only 17,000 rupees 7a at 17,000 rupees और Google Pixel 6a আছে Google Pixel 6a টি বিশেষ আছে আমি kan আছে 128 GB only at 13,000 rupees Google Pixel 6a at 13,000 rupees 13 তো ইটো আছে Google Pixel stock Google Pixel 9 8 Pro 7 Pro থন বি সব পাই যাব Google Pixel 7 Pro এতিয়া আমি kan আছে only 25,000 rupees তো কোন লাগে আমি kan মেসেজ করবি और यस তো কিমান প্রোডাক্ট আছে সব তে ইলেকট্রনিক্স প্রোডাক্ট সব তে মহান ওয়ারেন্টি দিব one week testing warranty দিয়ে তো আপনি খান টেনশন নকৰিবি আইগেনা ফোন কিনিবি ঘৰতে লৈ যাবি আৰু বালবৰ আপনি খান কিংকা ইউজ কৰিছে ইউজ কৰিবি আৰু ফোন দে ইন কেস এনি প্ৰবলেম ওলাইছে গলে মই কবি মহান ফোন ৰিপ্লেস কৰিব but make sure the phone is not physically damaged and water damage নহয় the rest will cover if any malfunction with the battery display and any motherboard issue we'll take care of it within 7 days you check it properly and if any issue come back to us one device replace korbo to itu ase ami kan terms and conditions kan eta ami Samsung series se apni hange update korbo ami kan first product ase S22 Ultra ase S22 Ultra de duita stock available ase du duita bi 256 GB re ase aru price obole ase only 37,000 rupees S22 Ultra at 37,000 rupees yes 256 GB la और it was S22 plus as 128 GB as itla our price as only 24,000 rupees S22 plus size condition bisi wala ase size bhi bisi down ase to only 24,000 rupees और it was Samsung Galaxy S22 as 128 GB as it price as only 22,000 rupees at iSmart communication और it was S21 Ultra 256 GB ase aru didi ase only 27,000 rupees aru it was S23 at 29,000 rupees 128 GB sorry 256 GB la ase ami kan ase 29,000 rupees S23 aru it was S23 FE ase 128 GB ase it ase only 26,000 rupees condition chalibi good as brand new ase only 26,000 rupees S23 FE और it was a pick Samsung Galaxy S21 FE ase color size bhi 5G phone ase dukan bhi S series la ase Samsung और price ase only at 14,000 rupees for 128 GB और 256 GB la lage gole ami kan only at 15,000 rupees right di ase to S21 FE series te bishi ase agena check out korbi nan ki color khushi pai agena lobi to dia budget phones te apni hange update korbo it was a Redmi Note 7 Pro ase 6128 GB ase 5,500 rupees ase 6128 GB la or it was a 664 GB Redmi 9 ase only 5,000 rupees or it was a Redmi 9 Power ase 6128 GB 6,000 rupees or Redmi Note 7 Pro ase 464 GB 5,000 rupees our Redmi Note 7 Pro 464 5,000 rupees Alright to 6 128 GB as 7 Pro 5,500 rupees. Alright to be same as a Redmi Note 7 664 5,000 rupees. Same 5,000 rupees. Alright to say Moto G32 as 8 128 GB 7,000 rupees. Alright to say Redmi Note 7 Pro as 664 GB as 5,200 rupees. Redmi Note 8 as 6 128 GB as 6,000 rupees. Redmi Note 7 Pro as 664 GB 5,000 rupees. Realme 7 Pro as 6 128 GB as 7,000 rupees as to be. Realme 7 as 8 128 GB as 7,000 rupees. Redmi Note 7 Pro as 664 GB 5,000 rupees. MI 11X as 6 128 GB as 5G phone as to 9,500 rupees. Or do nothing one as 256 GB variant as or DD as 16,000 rupees. As OnePlus 8T as 128 GB as 12 256 GB as or D as only at 13,500 rupees. Very powerful device as to or to as Samsung S20 FE 8 128 GB as 11,000 rupees. Yes. Or yes, it was again the question Samsung S series can as or it was AirPods to copy as will be quality visible as ANC support correct active noise cancellation can to the Sam can only at 1,200 rupees. Or kung itu wired headphone lagi itu 1,500 available as original or chargers can be some original pai jabo Samsung la Google la or iPhone la or itu as labubu ami kan dia only at 1,000 rupees. So it was a stock to thank you so much for staying till the end, and please keep on supporting like you guys have always been. Thank you so much.